So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Hello and welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for joining us on this Tuesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Now the starting group for the visitors. Clarkson is out there with the prodigy. Then there's Mr. Incredible, and it's the machine. Richard, some teams came into this season looking different than they did a year ago. And for teams that have added new players, is the feeling out process over?
Well, it better be, Kevin. There's a good chunk of the season already gone. You hope at this point in time you've gelled with your teammates in the preseason. By now, the chemistry, well, it should be there.
And they pick up two.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Mr. Incredible. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And Anderson has it in the corner. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperon Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. Clarkson taking his time here. Here's Mr. Incredible. Tries again. It's tipped. The pass to Anderson. About a minute played so far here in the first. And it's the machine with the foul. That's his first foul.
And that's a quick foul for him there. Looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Here's Chi. Launches a three. He goes up again. Spiked away.
Away team ball.
Gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. Pass to the machine. Clarkson for 3. That one misses.
Oh, wow. Okay, we're going to start the game with 4 straight misses. Look, that's about as rough as it gets. It'll get going soon.
Here's Anderson. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. And the call will go against the prodigy. That's his first foul.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Six on the shot clock. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And a guy who's bounced around the league a bit, Clarkson tightened up his game, and now he is a key factor in what this team does.
It's his first trip to the line, and the first one drops. And both free throws good for Clarkson.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
He's covered by Clarkson. Misses the step-back jump shot.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Textbook defense. Take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
And it's blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Banked in off the glass.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking. Jump shot. Gave a little pump fake. And then off to the races.
Here's Anderson down low. Comes up empty down low.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
It's good.
And savvy inside play by Clarkson, getting himself a look right at the basket.
And he lobs it up toward the rim. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. The machine passes to Clarkson. Here's the prodigy. Clarkson outside. Lets it go from deep. Clarkson missing again.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter.
The fadeaway. That one rolling around and rims out.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
The machine passes to the prodigy. Here's the machine. The floater. Here's Mr. Incredible. Misses the layup. He had him with that bump fake.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's the prodigy. No scoring in this one. The rebound by Anderson. Driving the lane. Some solid defense from Clarkson. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
Oh, slick move by Clarkson. Getting around that inside contact to finish the shot.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Being a pretty distressing 27% here in the early minutes. Unloads. Passes to the machine. From outside the arc. The shot, no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without foul.
So it's the visitors now. Here's the machine. He had 35 points last game out. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Here's Chi. It's deflected, and it ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
Substitution on the court.
Anderson, the bounce pass. 6 to shoot. Goes up the baseline. And too long on the shot. Anderson's gone 1 of 3 on the night. In the corner, it's Clarkson. Pass to the machine. Here is Mr. Incredible. Fades and shoots. It doesn't go for him.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
It's blocked.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Clarkson for 3. That ball is in the basket now. He's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And give Clarkson credit for sinking that tough shot. It's difficult trying to distract him on the way up.
Nice contest, a high level of energy. That's how you play defense.
Here's the machine. Doesn't go that time. Good D by Anderson.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Here's the machine. Still scoreless. The prodigy, no good. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Being down around 24%. Obviously, they've struggled. Here's the machine. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. First trip to the line for him here.
Team foul. At the line for the away team.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both. Being in the early going here, pretty dreadful, 22%. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
There's the pass to Ramos. Clarkson for 3. Nice. 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
3.
Look, they are in front right now because of him. He keeps draining these shots at a ridiculous clip.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And here we can check out the scoring for him. .153 left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Out left to the wing. We've got 1:28 left to play in the first. Takes a 3. Ramos, that's good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
All alone. The shot, no good.
It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
Misses the layup.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Here's Ramos. Good. Ramos has got 5 now.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, they've locked in during this stretch. If they keep it up, their lead will only continue to grow.
The great misses. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Up high to stop the alley-oop.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Stolen away. Got a piece of it. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that does it for the first quarter. Up by 8. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
It's been a group effort, and that's what it takes to play the kind of defense that they've played. Great showing from them.
About 33% not happy with their play on that end. Ramos the pass to the eraser. A three-pointer is right on target.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
The captain out there with the eraser. Then it's Junior. And there's the great. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Greg, when they talk about youth development, the days are gone when coaches divided guards and bigs when it comes to skill work. When did that change?
It's kind of a recent development, maybe the last 10 or 15 years, but it's amazing how the game has evolved.
Here's Ramos. 12 points his last outing. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. A pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going. They've got the eraser, the great out there with Junior. Then there's the captain. And there's the foul. It'll go on the captain. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Coming onto the floor for your home team.
Just 5 to shoot. Pulls up, high post. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
Misses the 3. We got the captain. Junior's out there with the great. It's the eraser.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Here's Ramos. He has 5. Pass to the eraser. Here's the great. The shake. The shot comes out. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olin. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks.
And when you look at Dylan Brooks, he's someone that doesn't mind playing the villain.
Yeah, he definitely seems to embrace this villain role, Greg. And look, a guy like that keeps getting under your skin, that can be a benefit for your team.
This is the baby hook.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Now, here's Junior. Still yet to score. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And the layup's good off the glass.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Drawn 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. To the middle. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Missed inside.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. They get it back.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
Pass to the eraser. For the 3. Sinks the triple. The Erasers got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Timeout.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
The league's long-distance bombers are setting their sights on the three-point contest this season. Here are some of the early favorites to make up the field.
And I love the way the voting is shaping up, Kevin. We'll have an excellent contest if these are the shooters who are firing away on All-Star Weekend.
And you look at Chi. He's got a place in the three-point contest within his reach. I hope he makes it because I know how much this would mean to him to be a part of the event.
I mean, that's a good call, Kevin. He's the type of player that can really deliver on a stage like that. He'll be very dangerous if he ultimately gets in.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
To stop the run, the Great grabs the miss. The Great's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Ramos. Beyond the arc. He shoots again, and he lays it up and in. Mr. Incredible's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
From 12 feet out. He can't get that one.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Right on the bucket. Junior's got his 2nd basket of the night.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow. And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been draining everything they've put up this month.
This is not a team you want to face right now. They are locked in on the offensive end.
Shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. And good that time.
And they keep hammering away at them inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
To the paint, here's the Great. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Got a piece of it. They get it back. Here's the Eraser. He has 6. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you got to take it down.
4th team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, number 10.
And so here's the home team. It's a 14-point game. Misses in close.
No doubt the fight's there. They are trying to battle back, but he's just really struggling this quarter.
The pass to Mr. Incredible. Pass to Ramos. Junior with it. Clock at 6. And that one ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession.
Substitution on the court.
The visitors with the ball. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Good on the three-point shot.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Fires the 3. And it's Junior with the rebound. And an even 50% from the floor here in the second quarter. Out to the right wing. And there's the call on the eraser. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
And even with that turnover, for the most part, they've done an outstanding job not being reckless and playing under control.
Only 27% from the field, looking pretty ugly out there. To the inside, and he jams it with authority.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
16 feet away. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got 5 rebounds tonight. They get a hand on it. Here's Ramos. 5 points in the game. Passes it to Mr. Incredible. And that one drops for him. Mr. Incredible's got 6.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
It's caused them to pull away a bit. Let's see if they can keep the train on the tracks.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Ramos, that's good. He's got 7.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
1:33 left to play in the first half. The rebound by the eraser.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Mr. Incredible, the pass to Junior. A three-pointer, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Fires the 3. Rebound by Ramos. .58 seconds left here in the second. Inside, Mr. Incredible off with the layup. Just 29% in the second quarter. The offense is suffering. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there.
He's just basically a body out there right now, nothing else. The team is struggling, and he hasn't been able to help them out at all.
And a missed layup.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target, and bagging the rebound.
There's 18 seconds left now here in the second, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Being about 42% so far. Down low. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. 4 seconds left. And the layup is good.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Up 19. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Jordan Clarkson was on fire in the first half. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team? Well, and that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. When you look at ABC in this game, he's been everywhere.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
I like how they came into this one with a game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up. in the paint.
Shooting around 29% from the floor. A tough night for them all around on the offensive end. It's blocked. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Anderson, and he drops it in from the low post. Anderson's got 5 points so far.
I love the offensive execution on that possession.
Here's Clarkson. Now with a strong mix of perimeter and interior defense, these leading shot blockers among small forwards this past month have had a very good run at their own end of the court. Fourth, Kyle Anderson.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
What it really says about them is that they're able to guard multiple positions. That is a huge asset for any team.
He's covered by Clarkson. Anderson outside. Off on the layup.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
That one drops for him. T's got his first 2 points.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guy perfectly.
90 seconds now into the second half. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both. Doing reasonably well, 45%. And the ball travels out of bounds. Turnover.
All right, a chance to look at numbers for Kyle Anderson. Coming off a terrific season. Last season, put up about 14 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 4 assists. And I'm not sure he can play any better than he has. I mean, surprising a lot of people with his play here of late.
Absolutely. And now the question is, can he build from this, or will he regress back to the mean? We'll have to see.
Over a minute and a half into the third quarter of action. The shot, no good.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That's tipped, and he gets it back. Clarkson outside. Fires away from way outside. No luck, they battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Out to the right wing. Here's the machine. He's off on that one.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
Gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 16 points.
The man is a microwave. This team loves Clarkson's take-charge attitude when it comes to scoring.
You gotta like what Jordan Clarkson has done in this game.
This timeout gives them a chance to strategize because whatever the game plan they have, it's not working.
All right, fans, that was your new Champ Squad. Make some noise.
Anderson outside. He's covered by Clarkson. Gets the three-pointer to fall. He has 7.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
Here's the great. Oh, that's blocked. And they recover it. T. That 3 off the mark. Gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Fires from deep. And the 3 ball is good.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
Here's the machine. He's covered by Anderson. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Kyle Anderson. The first one falls for him. And he makes both free throws.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Poked away. Here's the machine. He's covered by Anderson. On Friday, then on Friday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns.
Shooting for the away team. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And statistically, more young players in the league today, Greg, than in decades past. Might be a reason the age limit wasn't lowered in this new CBA.
Yeah, I mean, the veterans saying, hey, we're already having a tough time sticking around. And I think having those guys helps on and off the court.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your home team.
The first one falls.
26.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
To the middle, here's the great. It's deflected. To the paint. Drops in the layup for 2. He's got 9.
Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Commissioner Adam Silver is always taking a fresh look at the league and thinking about innovation. The in-season tournament is an idea he's championed. And he knows it's not going to be an overnight success. Some fans and players may ask, why should we think this is meaningful? He says we can create new traditions. Kevin?
Yeah, you got to think that way. I like the way they're trying to delve into this brand new world of in-season tournaments. Good stuff, David. Thank you. Just from it. Drives to the hoop, and he banks in the layup.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Being an ugly 27% since halftime. Clarkson passes to the machine. Good on the shot. The machine's got 8 points.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
And Jordan Clarkson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. 4th team foul. Into the lineup for your home team, number 10.
To the inside. Stolen by Clarkson. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Not just a scorer. Clarkson is very willing to dish it when a teammate's open.
That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Being about 42% so far. Pass to the machine. From past the arc, buries it from 3-point range. The machine's got 11 points here in just the second half.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
It's blocked, and that's going to be out of bounds. They'll keep possession. 5 to shoot. Shoots.
A bigger guard. Clarkson can match up with multiple positions, and he's improved his consistency at that end.
And there's the pass to Thunder. Down low. And it's T with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
A machine. That's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end. Okay, when you let someone with this height get this close, it's going to be nearly impossible to stop, especially when he has that big of an advantage in this category.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Team foul.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game.
Brownlee at the line for 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Hitting it beautiful here in the third. 56% from the field. Takes it from 10. And that one drops. 13 points in the game.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
Clarkson passes to T. A three-pointer off the mark. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
That one falls.
And I think that play sort of sums up what we've seen tonight. Just simply being outplayed both sides of the ball. Smart basketball defensively, turning into easy points.
Got a hand on it. And they're moving it up. Here's the machine. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. He's covered by Clarkson. The layup missed.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Oh, yeah, they're doing a terrific job not giving this hostile crowd anything to cheer about.
Makes it off the glass.
And so far, going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
Pass to the machine. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Mr. Incredible can't get it to go. Passes it to T. There's the triple. That shot, no good.
Well, despite some uneven shooting from him, they're still out in front.
Inside. With one on the clock, and that one good. He's got 8. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. Leading by 17. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here, looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Count the basket.
Yeah, he was able to sneak it to the rim. Had enough room to get just like an easy layup.
They've got the machine, the captain out there with the prodigy. Then there's Mr. Incredible. Pass to the prodigy. Here's the machine from downtown. Rebounded by Chi.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And he gets the button.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open three, that's the key to efficient offense.
Anderson.
The machine passes to Mr. Incredible. Here's Ramos. Off target with his three. Being under 40% all in all for the game. 1 minute now into this fourth quarter. The pass to Chi, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. The prodigy passes to Ramos. Pass to the machine. Lets it go with the three. He can't hit that time. The machine's gone just 1 of 4 from deep. 20 feet out. No good on that one.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Count it.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Passes it to the prodigy. And it's blocked. To the wing on the left. Here's the machine. Count that one. The machine's got 25 points in the game.
Shooting a great clip in the second half. He made some nice adjustments in the locker room.
Picked away. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Anderson. The putback, and Anderson is right there.
He'll be around the rim. Defense has always got to know his whereabouts.
Here's the machine, defended by Anderson. And it's the machine missing.
And smothered him on that mid-range attempt.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Tries to save it.
Substitution for the away team. Number 33. Number 13.
Gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Kicks it to Anderson. Here's Chi. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Being a paltry 33% in the fourth, not a good showing for this offense. Pass to Ramos. There's the three. The prodigy, no good. Being not great, 40% for the game. 3 on 3. Now the pass to Chi. To the middle. The second chance effort. Mr. Incredible pulls it in. Mr. Incredible's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Doing well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. Ball's knocked loose. Here's the break. Here's the great. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And that one goes long.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Yep, that one goes in there.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And the call will go against the Prodigy.
Second team foul.
That's his third foul of the game.
Checking in for the away team, number 15.
Anderson outside. Six to shoot. Lets it fly from 18. Gone 6 of 13. So just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. The great misses.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
And so out of bounds it goes. And they retain possession.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
Pass to prime time. Shoots the three. No good that time. Good D by Anderson.
The contest and the rebound, folks. That is how you defend.
Here's the great. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The great's got 6 points in the quarter.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Gone 7 of 16 from the field here in the fourth. That's about 43%. To the paint. It's deflected. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
Home team ball. Substitution on the court.
And the home team has possession. Misses the jumper.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
Clarkson dishes to Junior. Back to Clarkson. Can't cash in from close range. With 36% on the night, they've got to step it up offensively. He can't get it to go. From the field, 44%, not bad. Here's prime time. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Can't get it to fall.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
That's good by Clarkson.
And this is what Clarkson is out here to do. He's consistent about looking to score from the mid-range.
So, around the NBA, Richard, we've seen an uptick in injuries, more missed games. Why do you think that is?
Well, call me old, but guys used to play through those minor aches. You said it, Kevin. I've played 82 games 4 times in my career. I've played 78 or more 7 times in my career. End of the day, you're not healthy for all of those games. It's about making that decision to push through and go play.
The Erasers checked in for the captain. Here's the floater. Rebounded by Clarkson. And about 43% here in the fourth quarter. Passes to the Eraser. Here's Junior. He blocks it again.
A defensive forward so far. That's 6 blocked.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Clarkson for 3. Rebounded by Chi.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Chi's got 8 rebounds in this game. He's covered by Clarkson. And that time, also a missed shot.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And the layup is good.
15.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Count it.
Number 3.
1:29 left in the fourth quarter. Prime time, the pass to the eraser. Traps in the tray.
Number 9.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Driving in. Lays it up and banks it in.
Number 3.
Hitting at 44%, pretty reasonable. Clarkson dishes to Junior. No good with the layup. And poorly, just 35% so far. 55 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
Clarkson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Personal foul, first team foul.
And having become such a dangerous scorer,
line for the
Clarkson
team.
draws a lot of attention
Clarkson.
and his fair share of fouls.
Free throw good. Clarkson. And so he hits both. They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
Offensive rebound. Got a piece of it. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Inside. Picked off in midair. He's covered by Clarkson. The 11-footer, and the jumper is good.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Doesn't go for him. The visiting club takes the win on the road. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. So long, everyone.